One day I woke up and realized I was either going to level up or get left behind. And I was 23 at this time. So you guys, I'm going to talk about the wake up call I had when I was 23 years old that kind of pushed me to lock in, kind of forced me to lock in. It wasn't even a force to lock in. It was a wake up call in my mindset. It was just like, you got to change. You got to start doing something different. Or if you don't, your situation that you're in right now, or whatever the difficulties you're facing, is going to be a repeat every week, every month, every year until you make a change for yourself. When I realized I needed to make a change was that year when I went through 6 to 7 jobs. I just knew like I couldn't keep doing that. Like I knew I couldn't keep going to new jobs, applying. I knew I couldn't do that. I was going through that at the time, and then I still got bills due, bills piling up because I keep rescheduling the due dates. I have no savings, and if I did, it was very little to none. And I just couldn't. I was going to be a help to no one if I couldn't be able to help myself. So that's when I knew I had to just change everything about what I was doing. The first thing that I stopped doing was I stopped switching jobs. I stopped moving jobs. I had a reason of why I was doing that, but not for every last one of them. I could have stayed at least 1, 2, or 3 of them. But first thing I did was I committed to one job. I committed to that one job. I just want to throw this in there. I stopped getting frequent haircuts. Even though this wasn't a problem for me at the time, but it used to be a problem for me when I was 19, 20, 21. I would be getting haircuts damn near every week or every other week, and the haircuts don't hit the same if you keep getting a haircut frequently. So you gotta give your hair time to grow back, so you can have that look, just that fresh look. I get a haircut like once a month, bro. If sometimes I try to push it out way longer, because this is me without a haircut. It's been probably 2 months, bro. It's probably been 2 months, over a month for real. So not that bad. I still show myself. Yeah, back to what I stopped doing. I stopped avoiding responsibility. I stopped wasting time. I stopped chasing distractions, and I stopped doubting my potential. Which I was doubting my potential. That wasn't really a problem for me because it took potential for me to quit those jobs and go get another one. That was just confidence in itself. And the things that I was doing to get my foot in the door, I was very well aware of my potential. I knew I had it. So I just wanted to throw that in there for a lot of people my age and younger. But the potential thing, that wasn't a problem for me. My problem was just committing to that one job, staying down to the come up. At the age of 23, I was locked in. I've been doing music since I was 17. I'm 25 now. And I officially started making music 2019. That's when I first started making music and posting it online, like posting it on distributions, YouTube, and stuff like that. Train finna come by again, so sorry guys. But what I started doing, I started managing and budgeting my money 100%. That was like the first thing I started doing. I'm like, if anything is gonna change about me and my situation right now, finances will play a big part in just changing everything for me. It probably wasn't gonna change 100%. It would have been close to it, but that was a big problem. It was just gonna take me fixing my finances in order for everything else to just line itself up. But in order for me to, budget it, like I started budgeting my money and saving, but I still had a bad mindset, like when it came to money and just me having a poverty mindset. It wasn't too bad, but it was still there, and I knew I had to make a change. So that's when I started reading. And then I found 2 mentors. They started mentoring me and just gave me the extra knowledge. And it was free. Well, it wasn't free. It was like $200 or $300, but that was a one-time offer, and I still talk to them guys. Well, one of them, we text each other holidays, like we still communicate. We locked in. They seen very great potential into me, so I guess that's why we locked in so easily and so hard. So yeah, I had a mentor, started budgeting and saving my money and just working on my mindset. Like when it comes to those things, like just building yourself and working on your mindset, looking for the better. As a man, you can never stay stagnant. You must always do that. You must always be looking to better yourself in all areas of your life, no matter what. Even if you feel like you're doing good, you can be better. Like you can be better. And that's just something I chose to do. And That was when I was 23. I'm 25 now. I'm happy that my mindset changed then. I wish it would have changed earlier, because I'm in a better position than I was in that year. I'm in a way better position. I want to be in a way better position right now, but I'm in a better position right now as a 25-year-old than I was at 23, due to me changing my mindset, finances, and everything that came with that, with the mindset. Just what you must do as a man. You can never give up on yourself. You can never get too comfortable. You can just never stop building. You can never stop building. Stay creative, keep building. You must continue overcoming difficulties. You can never stop, bro. Like, every time you face an obstacle, get past it, just like that. It's a must. You can't stay stuck. If you stay stuck, it's just gonna be a lesson. It's gonna be an L, and it's never an L. It's just a lesson and repeat. When you're going through a situation and it keep repeating itself, it's because you haven't learned the lesson. You haven't stopped doing what you needed to do, or you haven't started doing what you needed to do in order to gain the knowledge to get past that. So it's like that lesson is gonna keep presenting itself until you learn. That's just how it works. And I had to learn that as a 25-year-old right now. I look back on all the lessons that I was learning at the time, and the difficulties that I was facing. I look back on that and I really think, like, sheesh, I'm happy I decided to do things differently. I'm so happy I didn't give up and just stay stagnant. Because if you choose to do that, it's just gonna keep hitting you in the face. That same lesson gonna keep smacking you in the face. And it might just keep smacking you harder and harder and harder. It's gonna come back harder every time. I promise you. And I probably make things sound perfect for me right now, which I'm going through. I ain't gonna say I'm going through problems right now, but everyone has difficulties that they're facing, and as a man, they hit a little harder. So, but one thing I must say, I will not stop. I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna keep building myself. I'm gonna keep adding knowledge to my mindset. I'm gonna keep looking for ways to better myself and how to overcome difficulties. I'm just looking to be better, and it's always gonna be that way. And the results, I ain't gonna lie, man, they good. They not perfect, but I mess up a lot. And as a human being, you're gonna mess up a lot. You're gonna fall short some days. You're gonna get lazy. But it's all about not staying there in that place. It's all about getting back to where you need to be. Realign yourself. I come back more focused and more confident every time. And I know I'm leveling up, so it's just a different feeling when you can just shake back every time. And resilience is a skill, a trait that is needed. It plays a big part in all of this. Because without resilience, you'll give up every time. You'll keep giving up. You'll keep giving up. You'll keep facing the same difficulties until you change something. So, you know what they say, the definition of insanity is doing the same thing, expecting a different result. So you must switch up what you're doing. Change that routine, do something different. But come back hard, realign yourself, stay focused, and everything it'll just line up for you. You just gotta have a different type of respect for yourself and know what you want for yourself in order to get to that next level.